Wait. You know, if the show wants to wrap up loose ends and wants to reform any and all past antagonists, that's fine. It allows us to see the characters in a new light with new roadblocks in their lives trying to better themselves. Such change is always welcome. Obviously, not the case here, but I'm getting ahead of myself. The theme of this episode is about listening to both sides of the story and understanding each other's perspectives, i.e. Daring Do's books always accused Dr. Caballeron of stealing artifacts for money, and Caballeron's book accused Daring of stealing artifacts from him and keeping them for herself. An interesting dilemma and a good moral for others to learn. Unfortunately, the episode never really steps far beyond its boundaries, and it's predictable from beginning to end how it's gonna go, with no surprises anywhere. And I know I'm kinda gonna be breezing through this episode, but there really isn't that much substance here. So okay, the episode is cliche and uninspired, but at least it's not bad, right? Objection! Oh, Owie Zodel. His reformation is what kills this whole lesson, is the crux of why this episode fails. We finally get some real insight on his character and motives, and what do we find out?
I'm in charge of protecting this jungle. If another artifact goes missing on my watch, I'm going to be in so much trouble with the other guardian creatures.
Where do I even start? Now, what was Owie Zodel up to last time we saw him in Daring Don't?
Take that! I must leave to commence the ring-placing ceremony to unleash 800 years of unrelenting sweltering heat!
Oh, right.
I'm in charge of protecting this jungle to unleash 800 years of unrelenting sweltering heat! Protecting this jungle. Unrelenting sweltering heat!
Yeah, I think 800 years of unrelenting sweltering heat will kind of damage not just crops, it'll dry up some oceans, and oh yeah, could potentially damage or melt any artifacts you're assigned to protect. Seems kind of hypocritical to your noble mission to quote-unquote guard the safety and well-being of said items. And I think your other guardian friends would be a little pissed at the extreme temperature spike. Now, besides the obvious logic of completely contradicting past plot points, why is this wrong? Because it's an artificial way to get over the message of understanding one another by completely rewriting his character from the bombastic, over-the-top villain to somewhat sophisticated caretaker. Again, in Daring Don't, he didn't hesitate at all to get the ring back and was willing to do anything for it. Here, he threatens Fluttershy, but as soon as he's admittedly offered the necklace, he becomes all calm and diplomatic when he would have just taken it and ran. But no, because we suddenly give him this sympathetic caretaker backstory, all of his past crimes are alleviated. I don't even really know what else to say here, guys. So disappointed. So are there any positives? Well, despite her usual naivete, I thought Fluttershy was written pretty well, even though her story of trusting the obvious-looking villains hit similar notes to keep calm and flutter on, just switching out her trust of Caballeron over Discord, but proving once again how everybody should not estimate another's abilities based on their personality, as she assists quite a few times during the journey. There are a couple good comedic moments, like the reveal of Owie Zodel's book signing at the end, and maybe one or two other funny jokes, but other than that, the episode is pretty forgettable. Sorry to say, guys, I really don't have that much to say here, but there you go. Well, anyway, that's it for today, guys. Until next time, MC out!